guys, so today I'm going to try and wrap up the month of May, and I wanted to just tell you everything I read this month, and I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm not meant to post this video or something. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to post this video. I don't understand. Like, first I filmed it and then I put it on my laptop so I could edit it, but then my laptop died, but then my charger died. Like, it no longer charges my laptop, and it just, oh gosh, and there's like a hole in my charger. I don't understand. I don't know. MacBook Pro chargers are like $80. Yay. So I ended up getting one on Amazon. So for that time I couldn't edit my video. Got my charger, charged up the laptop, and then I realized that the video that I taped before all this happened, can't find the video file. Did it again. Madness. But I am gonna try. I'm gonna do this wrap-up video. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So this month I read 6 different books, like actually finished them, and then I started 3 books and I'm still reading them. So the first book is Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. And overall I like this book. I felt like it was a good idea. I just felt like it kind of drug on because it was too big. I felt like I am going to be continuing on with the series though. And I did do a book review, so if you want to know more like in-depth thoughts and like stuff like that, I will post the link to that below so you can check that out. The next book I actually don't have my own copy because I'm waiting for all 3 because there's been like a cover change and stuff. I read Lola and the Boy Next Door this month by Stephanie Perkins. It was so good. It was just, loved it. I loved Anna and the French Kiss, and I'm super excited for the 3rd one that's coming out. And it's just so good. And I feel like it's realistic. Like, that could really happen in real life. And it was just so cute, and I love the characters. And some people said they didn't like Lola as much as the first book, but I loved it. I thought it was so good. I gave both books 5 stars. So the 3rd book I read was The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. And this book came out this month, and I got it. It's been a few weeks since I've read it now, but I loved it. It was so good. It's a sci-fi book. I don't read very many of these, and it just kept my attention the whole time. It was very interesting and like thought-provoking. It just made me like analyze like everything that everyone was doing in this book, and I was super paranoid of everybody, and I felt like I couldn't really trust anyone, and I just loved it. It's the first of a trilogy though, so you will have to wait for the next book after you finish. But it was great. I gave it like 5 stars. And I did do a book review, so if you want to like hear even more about it, I'll put that link below. So next I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. And I've seen a couple movies, you know, and I love the movies, but I've always wanted to read this book, and I found this really cool illustrated copy like just a couple months back or whenever I got it. And I just thought it looked really cool. The book overall was just okay. I liked it, but it was so strange and weird that I just found myself like kind of almost like zoning out at parts. I did like it. It was alright. So the next book, the 5th book I read, this is actually my very first manga I've ever read, and it was Pita-ten Volume 1. And this is actually Volume 2 in my hand, but that's because I borrowed it from the library, and I've actually already returned Volume 1. But I just thought it was so fun, and I just loved all the pictures, and it was just interesting to like read something new, I guess, and to not just have like the same old stuff. And yeah, this is Volume 2, and I started it, but I haven't finished it. To be honest, I just started reading something else, and I just kind of like got away from it, but I do plan on continuing it, so it was good. The next book I read, I also borrowed from the library, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. And this is the 2nd book I've ever like read from him, and I really like John Green. I love his YouTube channel with Hank. Him and Hank are so great. I love Hank Green. Yeah, I mentioned this in one of my like reading update videos for the readathon that I participated in. I really like this book. I like the characters, and I like just like the storyline, and it was kind of like a little mystery, like trying to figure out where someone went. And it was cool. It was a good book. You know, the ending was just kind of like, alright, but that's kind of how I felt with The Fault in Our Stars too. But it was just, The Fault in Our Stars was so dang sad that, oh, it just like killed me. And, oh. So those are the 6 books that I actually like read and finished in the month of May. And then I started Delirium by Lauren Oliver. And I actually started reading this with a few friends, so we're actually only reading so many chapters a week, so that's why we kind of like spread it out sort of, and we actually are finishing it this week. So from now, I have like from now until Sunday to actually read the remaining chapters. The next two, the final two, kind of go together. I just felt like rereading one of my favorite books ever, and that's Uglies by Scott Westerfield, because I was going on a little bit of like a mini road trip, and I knew I'd be in the car for a while, so grabbed this book, and I am like, it's so dumb. I should have just finished it before I taped. So yeah, I'm like pretty much finished. I'm so close. That'll take me no time to read. But along with that, I'm reading Bogus to Bubbly, and I got this for Christmas, and I flipped through it before, but I never like actually got to read it, and because I'm like so obsessed with the series, I thought it'd be fun to have, and I'm kind of reading it little bit by a little bit as I go, and I'm currently like rereading. I'm going to reread the whole series and do book reviews over these, so it's just really fun. It's just like a fun book for people that like the series. It's just going into more details, and there's like pictures and stuff that's cool, so I just really like it. These two books will probably be finished like by tomorrow, and then this book I'm slowly reading it throughout the series. So I actually almost did 9 books, like 8 or 9 books this month, which is pretty good for me. Pretty dang good. So I'm pretty proud. This month has been just crazy. Just been doing so much wedding planning. I got my wedding dress yesterday, which is super exciting. And I'm sorry, I mentioned that I might do a like vlog or something about wedding dresses, but unfortunately that's probably not going to happen, because it's one thing to say that, but then I got there and I wasn't going to like hold up the camera in public to do it. However, I was going to incorporate like somehow the dresses I tried on kind of thing, but the people with me didn't tape the whole time. They actually only got on video the dress I actually chose, and I'm not going to show you that. Everything else is just pictures, and to be honest, I hated all the dresses I tried on besides the one I picked. Like, I hated it, and I was like, this one's okay, whatever, and then I put on mine, and I was like, oh my gosh, this one's gorgeous, like, just kind of like that one. So, anyways, and then everyone, like, around me was like, oh, you have to get that one. Okay, so anyways, I'm not going to do a vlog, but I will, I'm going to be posting wedding pictures in the future, so you'll see it then, and you'll be seeing engagement pictures and stuff. I'll do some sort of wedding video, I'm sure, but I'm just not going to do it like that. And then my part 1 document your life video for May has been up for a while, but part 2 is not up yet. Kind of goes back to the whole story with like the technical difficulties of my laptop and stuff. But I will put the link for part 1 below if you'd like to watch that, and part 2 will be up very soon, so stay tuned for that. So anyways, I hope that you guys had a great month. I'm sorry this video's like a week late, but better late than never, right? So let me know, maybe you guys like what you read this month. Maybe let me know if you read any of those books or anything, or if you maybe like just have in the past. But yeah. That's what I read this month. Chat with me below, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!